What if I told you the life you're living right now is being shaped by the emotions that you haven't healed? And right now there are two realities available to you. One where you stay stuck repeating the same pain patterns and emotional cycles, and another where you feel free and expansive, where you step into a new timeline that's aligned with your highest potential. But here's the truth, most people aren't ready to hear. You cannot step onto that new reality, that new timeline, while holding on to anger, resentment, shame, and fear, because those emotions are not just feelings, they are frequencies, and they are keeping you locked into an old version of your life, one that no longer serves you. Right now, humanity is going through a massive, massive shift. The old systems are breaking down. The illusion is dissolving, and people are waking up like never before. But not everyone will move into this next level of consciousness, unfortunately, because this shift requires something most people avoid, and that is healing the past. In this video, I'm going to show you why you feel stuck, even when you're trying to heal, and what the map of consciousness reveals about your emotional state, and how to release the past so you can step into a completely new way of living. This is not just personal healing. This is something much bigger. This is the heart awakening revolution. There is something happening right now, something you can feel even if you can't fully explain it, because we are living in very challenging times, because there's war, there's chaos, there's cruelty beyond measure, and yet at the same time, humanity is waking up like never before. The old structures are falling. Systems built on control, fear, and suppression are no longer sustainable, and people are starting to see through the illusion. They are no longer willing to live in fear or stay disconnected from themselves. They are craving, longing for something deeper, more meaningful. They're longing for peace and truth and freedom and authentic connection. This is a movement, a shift in consciousness, where people are choosing to live from the heart, choosing kindness, choosing compassion and love, choosing authenticity over conditioning and control. Because the truth is, the reality you experience is the one you align with. But here is what most people don't realize. You cannot step into a heart-centered life while carrying unhealed darkness within you. The energies are completely opposite and will create too much internal conflict. The old density will never align with heart-centered consciousness. Anger, resentment, blame, shame, fear. These are not just emotions, as I said. They anchor you to the past, to the old version of yourself, to the old timeline. If we are to create a new world, we cannot do it from the same emotional state that created the old one. And this is where the real work begins, because I understand this deeply. This is not something I read in a book. This is something I lived. For over 40 years, I was trying to heal from trauma, abuse, violence, from PTSD, anxiety, depression, and chronic health conditions that went on and on for years from the age of 13. My life began in trauma from the age of 2 years old, and what that creates is fragmentation, a fractured self, living in survival, living in fight or flight, always expecting betrayal and carrying pain as identity. And for years I believed that pain was who I was. I had no idea who I was beneath it. Even as an energy healer, even as a trauma therapist, I was holding space for others while still carrying my own darkness. On and on it went. And there were times I felt utterly hopeless, completely lost, like there was no way out. I just couldn't release myself from the past. But something inside me never stopped searching for the light. And then came what I can only describe as a 15-year initiation, a dark night of the soul. So deep, so difficult, I didn't think I would return from it. But what I learned through all of that changed everything for me. I realized you cannot live a full life from fragments, from a sub-personality that was created to survive trauma. To become whole, those shadows, those suppressed emotions, those limiting beliefs, they must be released, not avoided, not bypassed, but truly cleared, because your heart cannot fully open while your system is holding onto pain and hurt. Deep inside, I knew my life would change eventually. The moment I became whole, the moment I stopped rejecting the parts of me that had survived so much trauma, because that version of me was never the problem. She was the reason I survived, but she could not lead my life forever. So I did the deep clearing and healing work. And on that long journey, I discovered deeper, more expansive ways to heal. And over 7 years, I created what is now the Heart Awakening Revolution Therapy, and my process called Heart Superconscious Method. It felt like a gift from the divine. Now, this was not from theory, but from lived experience, from walking through the darkness and finding a way out the other side. And when I began using this work with my clients, the changes were undeniable, because this work doesn't just talk about healing. It creates healing on the deepest level. It clears low frequency emotional energy stored in the subconscious, the inner child's pain body, the emotional body, and the physical body. Because everything is frequency. And this is why heart works so powerfully. It works with your superconscious, the part of you that holds your blueprint for healing, the part that knows exactly what needs to be released and how to bring you back into alignment. As this process unfolds, you reconnect with your higher self, the version of you that operates from wholeness, from love, from truth. So you are not just healing, you are realigning with heart-centered consciousness, with a higher way of living. And that is why the shifts feel so profound, because you are not forcing change. You are returning to who you were and always meant to be. And here is something I know to be true. You cannot hold a high level of love while carrying dense emotional energy. The shame, guilt, apathy, unprocessed grief, and fear. These must be released for the heart to fully awaken. And this is why so many people feel stuck. They want a new life, but they are still tied to the old one energetically. And there comes a moment where you are faced with a choice. In the words of Louise Hay, would you rather be right or would you rather be well? Because being right keeps you in the past, attached, confined, a prisoner. But choosing to be well changes everything. It opens the doorway to healing, to peace, to possibility. And that choice is available to you now, because no one and nothing is worth your peace or your freedom. This is your life to live on your terms. And when you choose healing, you become the alchemist of your life. You transform the darkness into something meaningful. You step onto a new timeline where life feels lighter, clearer, aligned. And as you do, you are not just changing your life, you are contributing to the evolution of this planet. Because this is a collective awakening, a movement of people choosing love over fear, light over darkness, and truth over illusion. And you are a part of it. This is a heart awakening revolution. Now, if you feel called to begin, there is a video after this one to help you clear shame, guilt, apathy, grief, and fear. Those childhood unconscious emotions that keep you anchored to the past, sap your energy, and mask your right to feel joy and peace. Listen more than once and always to the end, because that is where the integration happens. As your emotional frequency shifts, your energy rises. And as you rise, your heart opens and you become whole, aligned, heart-led. This is your awakening. If you would like to work privately with me, the link is in the description. Thank you for being here, and I'll see you in the next video. From my heart to yours, with love.